Alright, what's up guys? It's your boy Maine. Welcome back to another Heroes United devlog. So it's been quite a while, but we're constantly working, man. We're constantly, pushing out things for the game that you may not see and even testers may not see, but we're constantly always working towards the game. Maybe it's not as fast as we would like, but we are always working. Today I kind of want to update you some of the things that that we haven't been really open about, some of the recent changes that we made, like super recent changes that I think overall improve the game. So I'm gonna have a bit of gameplay clips in the background so you guys can see. But some of the things that we have changed is first off, we added an evasive thing. Now this evasive is work in progress. I just added it like last week, so it's a recent change. And so currently I'm gonna show you guys that here in a bit. So it doesn't have like effects tied to it because I wasn't sure how it was gonna feel. I was like, I don't know how I feel because we had evasive skills, so we had like backflip. So let me show you how backflip. You guys haven't seen that. So I call it backflip, but it's eject, right? So if you're stuck in a combo, you can eject and flip out of the combo, and you know what I'm saying, avoid it. But it also made eject like a priority, and if you didn't have eject, you just felt like, dang, I'm pretty helpless. So I was like, okay, let me try to make it evasive. So because we got a lot of plans for gadgets, not in one gadget be locked down to just eject. So come over here and show you guys how this kind of works. Like I said, it's not really effects tied to it. I'll show you guys building the meter, how it works. So there's two ways you can use your evasive meter. So once you have 50 evasive meter, you can do your first variant of evasive. So if you get stuck in the M1 combo, I'll keep knocking back right quick. So you guys, boom, I can evasive out of the combo, right? So I can burn 50 meter and get out of an M1 combo. This can be whiffed, and it only actually activates if you if you dodge an M1. So if somebody base that out and uses a skill, excuse me, I'm a bit sick right now. So if somebody base that out and then hits you with a skill or delays their M1s, then you're going to whiff. And there's going to be some indicators, so I'm going to end up turning this red when it's on cooldown and green when it's off, or whatever the case may be. So if you whiff your evasive, or you just use your evasive for the next like 5 seconds, you're not going to gain evasive meter. So you're going to be without getting evasive at all for a bit of time. That's just to punish people, because you don't want to like to punish. What was happening? The issue I was having at first, like you would evasive out, right? I probably have a clip on it. You evasive out, you'll whiff the evasive, but then you get punished. But then I will build all my evasive meter right back up because I'm still in the middle of a combo, and I didn't really want that. I wanted some type of punishment for missing. So our second type of evasive is, once again, like I said, this doesn't have any effects tied to it just yet because I'm still. All right. So as I was saying, you have this evasive meter. Once you build up full meter, you can then press H. You go in the air, and you can like just knock back anybody around. It's a pretty big hitbox. Knock back anybody around. And you can also get yourself out of any non-true stun hit combat. So like every skill doesn't have true stun. Some skills do, like all grabs are gonna have true stun, and there's like lightning stun, actual stun. Like there's something that gives you true stun, so you can't evasive out of those. And you don't have to worry about knowing if you're true stun or not. If you can't use a skill, if you can't use H, that means you're in a true stun combo. So that means you can't get out. And there's different things to times where you'll have that. So yeah, so that's us working on the evasive system. I felt like so far it felt pretty good. I really wasn't sure about it until today. I got a lot of testing in to really see how it felt, and I was playing with Doge. I was like, nah, this really took the combat to like just feel a lot better, because we was really at a point like if you was playing without eject, and you was fighting, if you got hit with an M1, you're just taking a big combo. And I was just trying to figure out ways to where we still want to be able to do combos, right? So I still want people to be able to pull out these big combos. And I know I never wanted a parry based combat or anything like that, but I definitely wanted some ways for you to get out. So I think this really, it felt really good of still getting combos off, still feeling like to get out. And overall, I was enjoying it. So right now, it is a damage base. It's going to stay damage base. The damage scaling may change here and there. So right now, every M1 is going to build 5 meter, no matter how much damage it does. And damage scaling doesn't affect it. So if you have a higher damage scaling, like you have stats on it, gives you better damage scaling, it won't matter. It's all based on base damage of skills. So like I said, M1 is always going to do 5, and however much the base damage skill you're gonna, for right now, I think it's I think it's a 1-to-1, maybe a 1-to-0.25. Well, I think it's a 1.25 damage. So if you do like 30 damage on a skill, you will do like what, like 40, something like that. So it scales a bit more. And basically how it is right now, I think you would get like 2 to 3 max. Like if you have 250 HP, you'll get about 2 to 3 full bar evasions built up per life. You know what I'm saying? So most time you won't get that much, because most time most people are gonna burn it on a dodge out. But there's a lot of ways to bait those out, so it just gives a lot of choice, a lot of thought, and I felt like overall it felt really good, and I've been enjoying it. So the next thing that we added to the game, which was another recent addition, was the addition of traits to the game. So if you come over here and look at this computer over here, you guys can see 3 different traits I have, and I got bullseye as well, but it doesn't do anything. I see I got nothing in my inventory. So right here we have Beyond Omega, and this is kind of just show you guys how it works. So you guys can see the gambit normally has 225 HP. So we're first gonna put on Beyond Omega, right? And then so this is our power restriction. So boom. So I got Beyond Omega. This is the cream daddy cream of getting of traits. It's the strongest trait in the game. It gives you pretty much everything. You guys see this is gonna give me 50 more HP. This is going to give me 50 more block power. It gives me a bit of speed. It gives me pretty much everything. It's going to give me lifesteal. You guys see right here, I'm also critting, so you can see like that red bar is lifesteal. My M1s are now 7, and then if I crit, I do 13. So it's a crit. You can naturally can't crit. Some abilities will have a chance to crit, but right now there's no crit ability. So rolling a crit trait is the only way to have a chance to crit, because you have 0 crit chance. So this naturally just gives you everything. This is I'm just showing you guys some of the traits that you can get. It's gonna give you damage scaling. So I think I normally do like 3 a hit. Now I'm doing 9, 5, and critting. So these just potential traits. So you can get like extra damage, you get extra defense, you can get extra movement speed, you can get extra M1 damage, you also get negative version of these as well. More defense, more movement speed, crit. You can get chances. You can have true damage chance. There's a lot of different traits, things that you can get. So let's look at our next trait. So for our next trait here, we have Restriction Batman, and so this is going to be your M1 base brawler. If you have a power that's focused on doing M1s, which there's a lot of kits like that, like when you guys see one going to be a pretty M1 base kit, it's going to increase your M1 damage, but in return you're going to lose a lot of. So I think you get extra 25 HP. You get an extra 25 block power. You get a little bit of defense, a little bit of move speed, but you get a big M1 buff as well. So you guys, like I said, normally you're gonna do 5 damage, but you guys see I'm going to get an extra buff as well. And there's also gonna be some skills in the future that's going to scale off M1 damage boosts. So you know what, that's scaling on those. And you guys see this also is going to nerf your damage as well. So normally battering is going to do 10 damage. You guys see I do an E, it's only doing 5 damage. I'm going to do 0 on the incline. I think grapple hook does like 30 damage, something like that. 5. It's a big jump up. I don't remember all the values now. I don't remember. I think it does 10. I think you do like 75. I don't know how. I can't remember the numbers off the top of my head. It's still pretty much testing, but it's going to give you a big nerf off in your damage in return for a huge M1 base. And then if you tackle this with something like boom, where we get another M1 boost, we're doing 12 and M1. That's a lot of damage. So you can stack boosts right here. So essentially, if you wanted to, you could with Batman, if you got Restriction Batman, you could pop your lightning fist, and then you could pop on something like one of the gadgets that buff fist as well. It's gonna be like brass knuckles. It's gonna be like some M1s, M1 base ones that gonna get like fire M1s or lightning M1s. It's gonna be a bunch of different types of gadgets. It's gonna buff like M1s, and you could just be a M1 demon. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a bunch of different ways you can like build yourself and do different things. So yeah, those are traits. We also have, I think we have Speed Force Flash. That's like another one to show you guys that. And Flash already has a bunch of speed, right? Flash is already one of the fastest characters in the game, and you couple that with getting Speed Force on Flash, you were just going to be zooming. So I think Speed Force is giving you an extra 5 movement speed on top of already being fast. With Flash, you're just like, you can't probably tell. I'll show you like right here how I'm looking. Probably can't tell how fast I am, but if you fight somebody, trust, you're zooming, you would be flying, bro. You would be flying right now past them. You would just be really impossible. Like, you're already faster than everybody in the game, plus get an extra 5 speed boost on that. So trace is just something extra to build your kit, you know, something to roll for, something to go for. You look at the top right corner, added ranks. So let's talk about the system a bit. So I asked chat how this is going, how they want to felt about that. But so basically, I'm going to add. It's gonna be PvP. There's gonna be rank system as a hero and as a villain. You're gonna be able to level yourself up, and basically it's gonna be basically PvP, and then a bit of PvE that we're gonna have in the game. You're gonna gain bounty. The more bounty you get, once you hit max bounty for your current rank, you'll be able to go do a rank quest. The rank quest is gonna be expired by things like Warframe's Masteries quest. It's gonna be different, unique quests. And probably gonna be shared between heroes and villains. You'll do like a certain quest. If you pass it, you'll go to the next rank. If you fail it, you go on like a rank test cooldown. You have to come back and try it again. Once you go into the next rank, you will be obviously like rank 2. So if you're higher ranked than somebody, you get PvP scaling on them. So for every rank, I think it's 0.05. You get a bit of damage and a bit of defense on them. So I think it's up to 50%. So if you have, I can't remember if it's 0.1 or 0.10. I can't remember exactly, but I know you get up to 50%. So depending on ranks, you can get a maximum of extra 50% defense and a maximum of 50% damage on them. So it doesn't add straight to your stats. It just applies when you're fighting that exact person. So somebody of the same rank, they're gonna do the exact same thing. And so I don't remember the exact thing. So this is ways of different scaling, and we've done a lot of back end work that you guys are not going to be able to see. I've reworked a bunch of stuff in the data store just to make some improvements for the future, and stuff like trading, and just overall it will make the whole quality of life things change. Like I said, I can't explain to you guys because you guys don't script, so it doesn't make sense to you guys, but that's something you can see. I also was working on the rank system. We had a party system that was just recently added to the game. We also working on PvP events. So can't really see it right here. It's not gonna show much, but you guys can see right now I'll work on PvP events. These will be like capture the flag, or server team deathmatch, or capture the city domination. You guys see I hop in the point. I'm gonna start capturing and start gaining points, and heroes and villains will go at it to gain points. These gonna help you get ranks and PvP progression, and some quests will require you to win so many amount of these, and these can have drops from assists to gadgets and all this type of stuff. So we're working on a lot. Also was working on adding some of the early on equipable augments. So these augments are like weapon based augments that you're gonna like equip and be able to use in different ways. It's not going to just be a quick pop. So you guys see, like if I were to go over here and use the Holy Blade real quick, as you guys can see, this is not the actual Holy Blade. This is just a test model I was using. It's actually the Black Blade. This would be something for something else. But these I have skills tied to them as well. So you guys see I switched to Holy Blade. Speed 4 flat. I switched to Holy Blade. I'll get my 2 skills, and this will work in tandem with Holy. So if you have the Holy gifted, you actually get buffed while using Holy Blade versus vice versa. And you guys see you get the skill pop. It's gonna have the skill tied to it, and it's gonna switch back and forth with it. So it's gonna be pretty cool. I have a bunch of different those in the game. This is why I didn't want the gadget slot to be tied up. You can have a bunch of different things. So we've been cooking a lot of stuff. We've just been doing a lot of testing, trying to polish up each and every single character. Honing in on bugs, because nobody wants a buggy release, so we find new bugs every single day. Even when I was testing today, I was finding new bugs. Probably see some, I tried to edit out some of the bugs, but you probably see some bugs in these clips as well. So that's basically what we've been doing. I feel like we've been working. I feel like we've been improving the game a lot. Still a lot of extra stuff that I'm probably forgetting that we've been working in on back end, revamping, changing. So many characters that we showed earlier got full kit changes, full reworks, just overall improvement. I'm enjoying the process. I'm really enjoying what the game is becoming. But it's by far from a perfect game, but I do think we're making a fun game. At least I think so myself. I think we've been improving it. Still a lot of room for improvement, but hopefully we can get this game to you guys really soon, because I'm trying to get it out and just get some feedback on it, see how people feel about it. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I think that's about it for the dev upload. I may be missing some things. I probably am. But that's like just some of the things we're working on. And obviously, we just been going through each character one by one testing them, getting a feel for them, you know, trying to get through these bugs, because there's always a lot of bugs with these characters, and just trying to get through them and trying to get the game to feel really good, so we can get to like expanded testing and go to like the next stages of the game and everything like that. But anyway, that's about it. Leave your feedback down in the comment section. I want to hear you guys' thoughts and opinions. And anyway, that's about it. I'm gonna catch you boys later. I'm out. Peace.